Hey everybody, Some Gadget Guy here. We've got the Galaxy S6 in-house to play with, and that means more accessories for our various smartphones. These are two new products coming courtesy of my pals at Moshi. Moshi, they make really fashionable cases and bags and covers. Now, in the past, they focused mostly on Apple products, iPads, MacBooks, iPhones, but they're starting to look more and more towards Android devices, especially the phones that we know are going to be more popular sellers like the Galaxy. And that's what we're taking a look at today, the new iGlaze bumper case and the new iVisor glass screen protector. Now, starting with the iVisor, of course, we're going to get the screen protector, and we're going to take a look at all the little cutouts that match up with the front face on the Samsung. But they also have a little cleaning pad so you can wipe off all of the schmutz on your phone, because your phone is probably filthy, true story. And then they also have this little suction cup dimplet thing here. This is an adjustment tool, so like let's say you put this on and it doesn't line up perfectly well, you can use this to try and suction cup the screen protector off of your phone. Or if this gets damaged in any way, or if you're just not a big fan of the screen protector itself, this is the tool that you can use to remove it from your phone. Now, if you guys have been watching my channel at all, you would know that I am terrible at putting on skins and screen protectors, but thankfully these glass screen protectors should be a little bit easier to line up, especially because they're not floppy, they're not moving around. So I'm gonna peel off this right here. Oh, gonna keep that face down. Gonna line it up. Oh, this always makes me so nervous. I'm gonna try and line it up at the top first to make sure I get that front-facing camera. Then drop it in place down here to make sure it's around that fingerprint sensor. I'm just gonna kind of push it all down. Et voila! Screen protected. On my very first attempt, my very first try, lining it up with the corners of the phone, it seemed to do a pretty good job of just sticking itself right on there. Just make sure I've got that lined up right. I'm gonna try and turn my phone on with the fingerprint scanner. Bam, that worked perfectly. Multitasking capacitive button works just fine. Back button is giving me little haptic vibration feedback. Yep, everything looks like it is good to go. So this is really interesting to me that they do actually have the capacitive buttons covered. So this is all one piece of glass right here, just with little cutouts. And the same thing with the Samsung logo and the front-facing camera. Those are clear pieces of glass. They are covered. So this will protect your front-facing camera, but we have cutouts for the speaker. And I'm assuming this is what the proximity sensor is, just to make sure that nothing interferes with you taking phone calls when you're moving the phone closer to your face. Now, this is an ion enhanced glass, similar to the process that Corning uses to manufacture Gorilla Glass. It should also be fairly scratch resistant. But of course, the nice thing about popping one of these suckers on is that you don't have to worry as much about scratching this guard, because this is designed to take some abuse to prevent that abuse from transferring to your screen. Now, what I think will be kind of curious is if any companies start offering similar protectors for the rear glass panel, just to see if we can avoid any scratches to the back of the phone too. Now, the Galaxy S6 is arguably one of the most attractive phones of the year, but that doesn't mean that there's not room to customize the experience, or then just to also add a little protection to the experience, or simply just to add a little gripability. As I've said this before in my full review on the Galaxy S6, glass is a slick material to make the back of your phone out of, both figuratively and literally. And this is where Moshi's iGlaze comes into play. It's a high quality rubbery bumper case that can offer you a little protection, just a little extra drop in bump protection, and then also this nice plastic finish on the back to prevent scratches on the back glass of your phone. So we're just gonna pop this into the iGlaze. Let me get my lighting a little closer so you can see some of that brushed reflective quality going on here. We've got excellent cutouts for the microphone, the speaker grill, the micro USB charger, and the headphone jack. Nice attention to detail on the top mounted microphone and the IR blaster. Make sure you can continue using this as a universal remote while adding a little protection. Now, I do wish there was just a little bit more positive feel on the volume buttons. Cutouts around each of these keys just aren't transferring quite as much of that hardware tactile feedback. It's just a little bit smushy. Although I don't have that same problem on the power button, there's a nice positive clicky action on that button there. Now, I am keeping my little wood cover here. This was from my Slick Wraps review. I had to remove the rest of the back panel, but I kind of like this little wood accent right here. But the Moshi iGlaze is giving us just enough of a trench that it seems to line up better with the exposed camera module on the S6, which means when you put this phone on its back, there should be less chance of you scratching or breaking the glass on the Galaxy S6 camera. And then just from a style point, Moshi is continuing the sort of flat edge into that tiny little dimple that runs into the rounded corners on the S6. A nice little touch to help maintain the visual aesthetic of Samsung's design for their flagship phone. So folks, that's been a quick look at the Moshi iGlaze durable snap-on case and the iVisor glass, the ultimate glass screen protector for the Galaxy S6. My personal Galaxy S6 will probably be sporting both of these for the time being, at least until I have another case to share with you fine folks. Expect street price on the iGlaze to land somewhere around $35, and the iVisor glass is going to retail for around $39.95. Not a bad combo for adding a little extra durability and protection to your Samsung. Then also just a nice little way to customize your Galaxy S6 if this case fits your style. As always, folks, I'll leave links down below this video where you can find more info on the iGlaze and the iVisor and other Moshi products, and where you can shop these puppies online. As always, folks, thanks so much for watching. Be sure to hit subscribe for more videos and reviews like these, and I would not be able to continue producing on this channel if you all weren't out there sharing my videos with your family, friends, and on social sites like Reddit and Twitter and Facebook and the Googles Plus. So keep bringing more cool people to the party. Hit that thumbs up button, and I will catch you all on the next review.